Nature is not only in rural settings, nature also exists in inner cities. We all decide, using our passions to be stewards, to conserve and preserve the beauty of life. The Osborne Association is a criminal justice organization that believes in improving the lives of people that seek second chances and uses the importance of preserving the environment to allow participants to give back to the communities and better themselves.
The Osborne Association has been around for 80 years. We serve formerly incarcerated men, women, and their families, especially and including children of incarcerated parents. We have a holistic approach that includes serving the individual in the context of family, and we really believe that this can impact the community in greater ways. And our mission has been to support people in being on a path to genuine freedom and self-sufficiency, really building a world that works for all. We started the Green Career Center because traditionally there have been certain sectors that are open to individuals with criminal records. You've often heard maybe warehousing jobs or just basic construction jobs. And we really wanted to shatter that. We wanted to shatter the limits of what was possible for individuals with criminal records. We really wanted to open up the economy to what was possible for people with criminal records. And we saw green environmental economy as a way to support people in entering this emerging field so they wouldn't be left behind. And we love the idea of the Green Career Center in that it is clear to us, and has always been clear to us, that those areas most impacted by the criminal justice system also happen to be those areas most impacted by environmental injustice. And by that I mean that those areas most impacted by pollution, health issues, waste transfer stations, and just things in general that increase asthma rates or increase health risks for the population always exist in areas of poverty, and that holds true also for the criminal justice population. Crime and poverty have gone hand in hand, and our commitment at Osborne has been to show that individuals with support can overcome those circumstances and impact that and transform their communities from ones most impacted by criminal justice or by health issues and pollution to communities that have leaders in criminal justice issues, reducing crime, increasing public safety, and leaders in environmental issues, really supporting the health of their communities and reducing the environmental impact of pollutants. And the idea that over the last 3 years, there are 500 more people in the Bronx, formerly incarcerated people, who can speak the language of green and environmental literacy and have become leaders in their own right, in their families, in their communities, and leaders for the environment and the criminal justice system is really exciting for us because it is what our mission has been all about, to really support people in being leaders so that they can be genuinely free and contribute to the freedom of others. Being a part of a community that's rebuilding, that's often known as an area that was burning, the Bronx was burning, and a community that's really worked hard to revitalize itself and develop leaders that impact the community in positive ways rather than damaging it. The Osborne has been a stand for supporting people in developing their lives and a new vision for their lives that includes the opportunity to contribute to others and to transform themselves, redeem themselves by becoming leaders in their own right, in their families, in their communities, and also leaders for the environment, really committed to the full transformation of their communities and their society, which is what Osborne's mission is all about. We're committed to transforming not just individuals, communities, and the criminal justice system, but having a ripple effect and systems change that opens doors to opportunity for all disadvantaged populations. So the green movement, the environmental movement, the criminal justice movement, the social movements that give opportunities for others are what Osborne has always been committed to. And this is just perfectly in line with what our goals are.
Justice Community is a job readiness career exploration program for young men between 18 and 24 years old living in the Bronx. So, basically this training is like a lot of other job readiness trainings in that we teach participants about resume writing, interview skills, professionalism, professional language, how to dress appropriately at the workplace. But really what we want to encourage them to do is how to become more goal-oriented, how to have short-term and long-term goals, how to stay focused in achieving those goals, and understanding the difference between just getting a job and having a long-term career. The other thing that we do at Justice Community that really sets this program apart from other job readiness programs is that we focus on environmental literacy. So we introduce participants to the idea of green jobs, the green economy, and get them to think about potential career and job opportunities for them in that field as well. In addition to the environmental literacy that we do, we also organize community benefit projects, and oftentimes these projects basically link some of the concepts we talk about in environmental literacy, and participants get to see some real life examples of that. But basically, community benefit projects are a chance for participants to develop skills, get some work experience, network with community members while giving back to the community as well. And in addition to that, participants get a chance to participate in individual counseling, and if they're interested in attending GED classes, we also have GED classes available on site. So far in the few months that we've been running Justice Community, we've had great success with our team leader, who has been assisting in organizing many different community benefit projects in the community with our partners, and also with our career coach that really spends every day with the participant and really works on building this relationship with them so that we can continue to support them after they complete the 8 weeks.
Hi, my name is Sean Brailsford. I'm the career coach for the Justice Community Program at the Osborne Association. What I do is teach job readiness skills, and right now I've been working with the age group of 18 to 24-year-olds, and we're up to our third cohort. Each cohort is about 2 months. So my experience from working with these young men is that I'm instructing them and facilitating them, but I'm also learning myself. Deal with these gentlemen on how to get leadership skills, how to get professional interviewing skills, and just to try to help them to land the job that they want and be successful in their endeavors, interviewing, and different things in life. So not only are we dealing with job readiness and soft skills, but we also deal with them one-on-one with any personal issues or things that they may be going through that may stagger or be an obstacle for them in pursuing their short-term goal of completing this program. So pretty much I'm there for them 24/7. And that's via telephone, via coming into class, and anything that I can do to assist them.
My name is Barbara Marengo, and I am the team leader for Justice Community. What I do is I go out into the community and I look for opportunities for our young men to unify or help the community and give back. So we've seen the young guys transform from the first day that they come to the end of the 8 weeks that they're with us. They learn tool recognition, they learn how to build things, and a lot of them can't believe that they actually have put their hands to do something, and they learn a lot, and they also learn that there is a different way for them, and instead of choosing to do a crime or to sell drugs, that they also know that they have the opportunity to go to school, do an internship, work, or just change their lives altogether.
These are bench that we built, and they're painting it right now. This is the finishing touches of the bench. But it took us like 2 hours to really complete the bench. But it took measurements, cutting wood, and just like pre-drilling and drilling the bench together. And this is the finishing result of it. And I learned how to build a bench today, so I'll probably do one in the future.
So how did it feel when you guys finished?
It felt good because like somebody else is gonna use this to sit on and relax and stuff.
My name is Oscar. Chief Blake right here. We both did the bench. Took about 2 hours and another hour to paint, whatever. I learned teamwork, patience, and how to follow instructions.
How you doing? My name is Dante Griffin. I used to reside in Harlem, but now I reside in the Bronx. I'm currently enrolled in the Justice Community Program. I'm trying to change my life around. Got caught up, doing a little bit of the wrong things with the wrong crowd, but I'm learning from my mistakes. I'm just trying to better my life. That's why I enrolled in this community program.
Our Justice Community Program, which serves young adults ages 18 to 24 through the Department of Probation and other city funding that allows us to really connect not just this leadership development and environmental literacy and workplace readiness type of curriculum. It also connects them to community benefit projects so that they can contribute to having a positive impact in the community instead and replacing and repurposing their lives in such a way that they no longer damage their communities but contribute to their communities. And Justice Community has been just that for us. We've been able to really deliver community benefit projects, either benefiting community gardens or other areas of the Bronx that have been impacted by pollution. And it's allowed our participants to develop marketable skills and gain work experience that they can add to their resumes. But again, ultimately, it supported them in becoming leaders in their community, where many for the first time are able to say, I've tested water for pollutants, and I've actually planted flowers and plants in a garden, and I built a bioswale, and I contributed to a community that needed it, and now this project has allowed children and families and elderly people to enjoy something that before was just in ruins. And it's exciting for people to connect that with their own lives, that the damage and the harm and the defeat that they've experienced in their own lives can now become triumph and a life of contribution to others that really helps them shape a new identity for what's possible for them in the future. And that really is the mission of Osborne, to support people in developing a new vision for themselves so that they are no longer defined by their past, but by who they are today and who they want to be in the future.